Hi, in this video we're going to talk about LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a social network site for professional and career markets. So basically it allows you to connect with your friends, colleagues, business friends, mainly for the professional networking purpose. So if you're looking at Facebook and MySpace, Facebook is really to connect, with friends and possible business partners or business friends. But LinkedIn was created specifically so that, people could find future clients. Let's say you're looking for somebody to design some graphics for you and you need a good recommendation. So you can get that recommendation through friends, people that the connections that and things like that. So not only can you hire people, but you can use it to find jobs. Let's say you're good at graphic work and you're looking for people to hire you as a graphic designer, then this would also be a great place to go. So with that said, you're most likely watching this video because you want to find ways to promote your business and find ways to get traffic from LinkedIn to your business. Okay, so this would be actually a good place to find other business people, and it's a good place for you as a business person. Now in this video you'll learn how to use LinkedIn and you'll learn how to set up your own professional profile so that you can begin to drive traffic to your website. So with that said, let's go ahead and go to linkedin.com. So it's linkedin.com. You can sign up with your first name and last name if you haven't signed up before. And you can also find people by searching their names here. And a lot of people are using LinkedIn, especially internet business owners especially. So what you want to do, if you haven't done already, is to enter your information here and join LinkedIn today. So for the purpose of this video, let me go ahead and create an account. Actually, I'll just put that and then press continue. So there we go. You can enter your first name, last name, which is going to be entered anyways. Enter your password. Here's a neat thing. You can actually enter your information here. And if you enter, let's say for example, my previous employer, and you can see that here, it pops up right there. But in this case, I'm employed by myself, so I could say I am a business owner. And then what you want to do is you want to find your industry here. Now once you fill out your details, LinkedIn is going to ask you what do you want to find and how do you want to be found. So these are two separate issues, just like I mentioned earlier. To find, let's say you're finding a graphic designer to design your products. Or let's say you're a graphic designer and you want to be found. So these are two separate opposite issues. So if you're finding a job, you can click that. If you're finding consulting or contracting positions, or you want to be found, and just click whatever you're looking for. Once you're done with that, just click on Save Settings. And this is just a sample LinkedIn account just to show you what you should do once you get started here. So once you're done with that, you can start building your network. But what I'd highly recommend that you do beforehand is to actually set up your profile before you start building your network. It says that your profile is 25% complete. So I would just click on this edit link right here and I'd start adding my information, such as what is your past, positions, what's your past educations, and you can choose your school, list activities and societies. And the only reason why you really do that, education and all that, is just so people find you and, they get to know you a little better on a more personal level They can get to know you as far as what your expertise is. Let's say, for example, somebody wants to hire you and they need to know your resume, information like that. And it's just sort of like a job interview, but people can search through it and find certain people. Of course, right now I got 0 connections just because I created the new account. And once we start inviting people, then we can actually start building our connections. Each LinkedIn account has their own profile, so you'll notice that your public profile is right here. So if you click that link, you'll actually be able to see that specific profile. Now, of course, it's going to be blank, so I want to go back to this page. So once you fill out your information here, then you can start adding your experience, adding your education, and once you start getting connections and things like that, then you can start requesting recommendations. So if somebody recommends you as a graphic designer or whatever you're doing, or whatever your business is all about, then the more recommendations you get, the better, because when other people are perhaps looking for a graphic designer and they see the recommendations, then that's a plus. And a good thing is sometimes, these people that you have connections with, their friends and their friends need some graphic designers or some service that you might be providing, and they'll see that connection. And remember, connections are very, very important. So that helps greatly there. So as you can see here, you got LinkedIn as a social network site that's specific for helping you drive traffic to your site. But this traffic would be even more high converting because these people are looking to do business with you or with whoever they're looking for. Now let's not forget that when you do sign up, you do need to confirm your email address, so you'll need to go into your inbox and then confirm that. So there we go. Number 1, create your account and create your profile. And number 2, you're going to start building your network. Here's actually how to build your network successfully. Now, it's a very, very similar concept to using Facebook, because Facebook allows you to build your network by finding people by searching your email contacts. So let's say, for example, you've used Yahoo, Hotmail, Gmail, and AOL. And the reason why you want to do these searches is sometimes in the past, maybe a few years ago, you used Gmail, but now you use Yahoo. But you can search for your business connections using Gmail, Yahoo, and this and that. Now, one tool that, a lot of business people use is Outlook. Now, let's say, for example, how do you extract those email addresses out of Outlook? There are actually 2 ways. You could either go here and click on Find Address Book Contacts, whether you're using Outlook or Apple Mail. You can find former classmates of yours, and of course current and past colleagues. Now, for this specific example, if you're trying to promote your business, the best way is to build your network. Constantly build it as big as possible, because you want to put your profile in front of the most people. So use these here. You can also find LinkedIn tools if you go to the LinkedIn tools section, and you can find an Outlook toolbar, which allows you to use Outlook and quickly build your network that way. Now, that's just one way. Now, to find people, you want to go to the people link here, and you click that and click Advanced People Search. So if you want to search by keyword, then you can type in the keyword here, and that's highly recommended here. Do that. Another good way is answers. If you go to answers here, what you can do is you can actually go through and find questions that people might have. And similar to Yahoo Answers, in this case, you're answering people's questions that deal with career, professional type markets. So this is really targeted specifically for that market. So if you answer somebody's question that happens to do with your field or what you're doing right now as a business, then that's great, because you're answering these people's questions, and most of these people are looking for, people like you. So with that said, you can see how simple LinkedIn is. First, create your account, create your profile, and second, build your network as big as possible. But don't forget to build your profile first.